Hello, my name is Ruslan, and today's video I will try to practice articles in English. I have decided to try one specific method. There is this article by Roland Barthes. Don't know how to pronounce it. Let me check. Roland Barthes.
Roland Barthes.
Roland Barthes. Oops.
Roland Barthes.
Roland Barthes. Its article is called "The Death of the Author." Yes, I'll be checking everything.
Author.
Author. Let me see this transcription. No, it's not the usual transcription symbols. Okay.
Author.
And what I have done, I have removed all the articles from all the text, and I'll try to recover all of them. And in the end, I'll check if I'm correct or not. So I copied text here. Let me make this bigger, larger. Okay. So Roland Barthes. No articles are required here because it's a proper name, I believe it's called. Proper name? Yes. Proper name. Name of a person, no? Yes. Name of a person, place, organization. Okay. Proper name. It's name of his, I don't know, maybe book, maybe something like that. Translated as a verb. Richard Howard is again a proper name. Name of a translator. And this is title of our article. I just remember that each of the nouns requires an article here, indefinite one. But I don't know why, to be honest. The death of the Arthur. Why articles are required here? In this case, the after it's not a specific one. And the death. Oh, it's okay, the death, because it's a death of of specific living being, so to say. But the author, I don't know. Maybe because the article will be telling us about a specific author. Let's try to ask ChatGPT, I believe, English. Why Roland Barthes stuck? Do I write it correctly or not? Roland Barthes. Why Roland Barthes? The death of the author. So Why is there for the author? Has the article before the author. How to pronounce it? I don't know.
Author.
Author. Okay, let's see what will ChatGPT say. Can I? Okay. Mhm. So this article before author is deliberate and carries specific meaning. By the way, it's a philosophical article, so there can be a lot of some strange, some unusual linguistic phenomena, I believe. Okay, what I wanted to translate to check. The different article the before author. Just can't
Author.
author is deliberate and carries specific meaning. Here is why. Referring to a general concept, not a specific person. The word the author here doesn't point to a single specific author, but rather the general concept or role of the author in literature and textual interpretation. Barthes, how to say it again? Barthes? Oh no.
Barthes.
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 Barthes is not discussing a particular mhm,
Particular.
particular
Particular.
particular
Particular.
particular particular individual, but the idea of an author as a central figure of meaning in a text. So it's not a human, it's like a conception. But I thought that we use concepts without article, without any article. The lion is a majestic animal, referring to lions as a species. Not one specific lion. The lion is a majestic animal, so I don't know the rule at all. All the rules. The lion. Okay, so we can say something like that. For example, the cat is an I'm using is an interesting friend. Something like that. Is it correct to say? So, is it correct to say the cat is an interesting friend? Generally is used referring to all cats. Yes, I want to do that. Okay, so it's just some rule. Philosophical context. Barthes is arguing against the traditional idea of the author as the ultimate source of meaning in a text. By using the, he underscores that he is addressing this established idea. So it's specific meaning, idea. Established idea. Okay, what another example can be? The author. The reader. Don't know. Idea. Let me think. What ideas do we have? Idea of global heating, or how to call it? I need second ChatGPT to help me. Global. Okay, let me just translate. Global warming. Yes, of course. Global warming.
Global warming.
Warming. Maybe this idea, but so the global warming. I can say this. The global warming. Okay. Is it correct? So, is it correct to say, for example, the global? But this example is much easier, I believe, than the author. The author is just a simple, very simple word. Global warming is. You don't have global warmings besides this one. Global warming. Okay, maybe I need to ask ChatGPT. Provide several examples of the second point. But this second point about, but with another word, not a word combination. Or don't use. Okay, let's just ask him. Theoretical concepts. The student is the future of society. Much better example than what I was going to create. The student is the future of society.
Society.
The artist must embrace vulnerability to create truly moving work. The scientist seeks through. So I can just pick any profession or some role of any person. Scientist. The hero is defined by their willingness. Okay. Yes. The philosopher. Okay, let's try to create another example with all this helping, all these helpful examples. Let's see. Okay. Hero, scientist, artist, student. Okay, politician. It's an easy one. The programmer. It's an easy one too. Maybe some role of a person, not job. Hero. The parent. Is it correct to say the parent grammatically? I mean, is it grammatically correct to say the parent the parent for example, the parent sees the parent can see his or her child's child, of course, but why? Child's. Why child? Children. Children. The parent can see his or her children as as an maybe antidote. I don't know. The parent can see his or her children as his or her own as extension of his or her life to the future. Let's see. It's almost correct, but not perfect. Parent consider the children as an extension. Maybe I don't need n before extension because it's not. Because it's not. No, it's countable. Two extensions countable. The parent can see his or her children as an extension of his or hers. No, her life. Subtract thing. So no article here. Life. Let's see. Yes, an extension. It doesn't like it. Maybe some abstraction, so no article, I don't know. Extension required in defined article because singular countable noun. I have skipped an article. As an extension, of course. Of course, okay. Into the future. To the future, into the future. Why into? Into is more natural. Okay, into the future. Applies movement and projection forward in time. Into. To the future is less common. Okay, awkward. Into the future. Okay, let me write this. Let me write this somewhere. Into the future. Also, I need some timer, I believe. Timer. Pages, okay. So it's in seconds. Okay. Okay, so not to the future, into the future. Alternative to his or her. Grammatically correct, it can feel clunky in modern English. Yes, I agree, but it's gender neutral. Gender neutral. Gender neutral.
Gender neutral.
Gender neutral. So that's why I have used it. Can feel clunky. There. If you want smoother option. There. The parent can see their children. Wow. But the parent is not plural. You use singular. Can we use there with singular nouns? In this situation? Maybe yes. The parent can see their children. The parent, their children. I don't know. I believe so. The parent can see. Okay, let's ask him again. The same. Just to be sure. Parent can see their children hear voice and grammatical correct. That's not natural. Using there as a singular gender neutral pronoun is perfectly fine in modern English. Okay. Especially when referring to a generic subject like the parent. Okay. That's much better, yes. A parent can see their children. General subject. The parent. Okay. So that's why we have the offer. The offer. But I believe the author of this article, Roland Barthes. By the way, this some small mistake. There should be uppercase letter L. Okay. I believe the author used this title in this style where each noun has begins with a capital letter. Okay. Let's continue. Let's start with our text. In his tale. So we have pronouns, so we don't need an article here. In his tale, Saracen, it's a name of a tale, I believe. Balzac, speaking of castrato. Castrato is I have already tried to translate it, so it's this word is I believe it's man. Who's castrato? Let's use some Cambridge dictionary, something like that. Cambridge dictionary, yes. Castrato. Okay. Male sinner. With his testicles. Wow.
Testicle.
With his testicle removed. Yes. So it's a person without some organs, and he is also a sinner. Singer. Okay. So just a word. Is countable. Two castratos, something like that. So we need a article. Speaking of a castrato discussed as a woman, writes this sentence. She was woman with a capital W. With her sudden fears. She was woman with her sudden fears, her inexplicable whims, her instinctive fears, her meaningless bravado, her defiance, and her delicious delicacy of feeling. Okay. She was a woman. She was maybe it's the same situation like with the author. Maybe she wants to place she into this general category. She was the woman. Let's try it. Why I think so? Because woman starts with capital letter. It's something unusual. Maybe he wanted just to make to emphasize this word. I don't know. Okay, with her sudden fears. Okay, it's a plural form. plural form. Do we speak that? Can I say that? Let me translate. Yes, this plural, just plural form, plural case. Plural. Okay, let's try here. Plural. Words or form that express more than one. Examples. Nouns can be either singular or plural. So we don't say plural form, yes? We just say plural. No, plural form. Some nouns only have a plural form. Okay, I can say that. So it's in plural or plural form. So it's either we need the. I don't think so. Although she was the woman with her. So we have is it pronoun even? Her determiner. Pronoun. I believe it's pronoun. Called pronoun. Her. Let's see what Cambridge thinks. Her pronoun. Used as an object of a verb or preposition. Woman, girl, female, animal, etc. But we have it's easier to search for his determiner. Determiner. Okay. So we have determiner. If you can say that. So we don't need an article here. Determiner. Inexplicable whims, I know. Instinctive fears, I know. Pure meaningless bravado. How to say this? Bravado. Okay, her defiance. I don't know. Defiance. No.
Defiance.
Behavior in which you refuse to obey someone or something. Yeah. Makes sense. Defiance. Okay. Let me just copy this whole sentence to my special list. Into the future. Let's shorten it. She was, I don't know what article. Let me shorten it. She has her defiance. Is it okay to say maybe? She has a defiance? She has defiance? No, it's uncountable, I believe. She has defiance. Let's just in case check. She has defiance. Correct, but slightly unnatural. She has her defiance, maybe. She has strong defiance. Why it's natural? Let's try. She has her defiance. So it's a little bit better. Okay, let's read all the ChatGPT has said already. The sentence has she has defiance is grammatically correct, but it feels slightly unnatural in most contexts. Defiance as a quality of state. Defiance typically describes an attitude, behavior, action. Okay. Has defiance. Is not most common. So it's just unnatural. It's not just unnatural to say. She shows defiance. Shows defiance. She acts in defiance. She displays defiance. Okay. So she has, it's not very good. She shows defiance. Has defiance might work if you're describing defiance as a character trait, inherent quality, poetic context even, formal, specific. She has defiance in her eyes. Oh, it's okay. But it's not the same. She has a quiet defiance about her. What does it mean about her? She is defiant. So you cannot have defiance, you are defiant, or you show defiance. It's like you cannot have tall. You are tall, or you cannot show tallness. I don't know, something like that. I see now. Okay. She has her defiance. Yes, it sounds better for some reason. It's not typical. Horizontal. Oh, so in some context it can be okay. If defiance is something very important, I believe, for her. Something like forms, constitutes her identity, something like that. Even after the argument, she has her defiance. She refused to give in. What does it mean to give in? Maybe it's to stop arguing, something like that. What does it mean? What does mean? She is not willing to yield, surrender, or accept defeat. Yes, accept defeat. Give in, accept defeat, I believe. To give in, surrender. Okay. Let me copy the phrase, the whole phrase. She refuses to give in. I can even add this phrase just here. She shows. No, it's not. Doesn't sound. Let me copy this example. She's defiant. She shows defiance. Even after the argument, she has her defiance. She refuses to give in. So she refuses to accept her. She refuses to surrender. She refuses to accept her. Her what? Defeat. Admit defeat. Can I say accept defeat? Oh no, it's infinite process. I need to stop here somewhere. Okay, let's continue. Okay. She was the woman with her sudden fears. Let me place question mark here. I'm not sure about this article. Her fierce defiance and her delicious delicacy of feeling is uncountable, so no articles here, I believe. Who speaks in this way? Who speaks in this way? Is it a hero of a tale who would prefer not to recognize uh, castrato hidden beneath woman in quotes? The woman, a woman, she was a woman, she was a woman. Okay, let's place A here and here too. Is it a Balzac man? I believe it's adjective. Balzac man. So, is it a Balzac man whose personal experience has provided him with philosophy of a woman? Is it a Balzac man whose two experiences? I believe it's uncountable. Or no? Maybe countable. Experience. No, it's uncountable. Let's see our dictionary. Experience. Process. Is it countable or no? Or not? Experience. Experience is like knowledge. I believe it's uncountable. In my experience, in your experience, in her experience, something that happens. Have an experience, dining experience, customer experience, an experience, an experience. So it's countable. No. Here experience used with an, and here it's used without an. Wow. Okay, let's try to just guess, I believe. I am lost. Here beneath is it a Balzac man whose personal experience has provided him with philosophy of a woman? I believe here it's used as uncountable thing. Like all the whole life of a person, something like similar to that. Is it a Balzac author? Maybe a professing certain literacy ideas about femininity. Femininity, yes. Is it a Balzac author? Profession is like preaching? Profession.
Profess.
To state something sometimes in a way that is not sincere. Professes not to be interested in money. To state something. I don't profess to know all the details about the case. She professes ignorance. of the whole affair, though I'm not sure I believe her. Profess. Claim something. Aha, sometimes falsely. So it's like to claim something. They profess to have no knowledge of the events. Okay, professing certain literary ideas. It's in plural. Certain. I believe we don't need article here. Professing the certain. Professing the certain literary ideas. Professing certain. I don't believe we need article here. About femininity. I believe it's an abstraction. Abstract thing. Is it universal wisdom? Wow, I don't know. Is it universal wisdom? Wisdom is uncountable. Oh, so it's no need for article here. Is it universal wisdom? Romantic psychology. We can never know. For good reason. For their good reason, I believe. For their good reason that writing is destruction of every voice. We can never know, for the good reason that writing is a destruction, maybe? Because writing like a process, writing text, cause writing, I don't know. Every origin, writing is neuter. Neuter.
Neuter.
Neuter. Neuter.
Neuter.
Neuter. Writing. Maybe there? There. Their writing is neuter, for the good reason that writing is a destruction of every voice, every origin. Their writing is that neuter, that composite. We can never know, for good reason, that their writing. No, he talks about any writing, for good reason that maybe a writing in this case, because any. But it's like a general process, any writing, because writing maybe even there in this case. Okay, let's keep it like this. That writing is a destruction of every voice, every origin. The writing is that neuter, that composite, that obliquity, maybe. Wow, it's a word that isn't. It's a word that. It's a word that the Cambridge Dictionary doesn't have. Maybe just some typo. How to say, by the way, how to say this word, typo.
typo,
Typo. Obliquity. Obliquity. Interesting word. Obliquity. Let's try Google Translate. Obliquity. Okay. He knows about it. Obliquity. That composite that obliquity into. What is that neuter that composite that obliquity into which our subject flees? The writing is that neuter composite that obliquity into which our subject flees. So I believe it's like this is like some noun. Composite. But it has this that word, so we don't need any. It's a determiner, I believe. Is it called? Is it called determiner? That determiner, yes, determiner.
Determiner.
Oh my god, determiner,
Determiner.
determiner,
Determiner.
determiner. So it's determiner. So we don't need article here. Into which our subject is determiner too, so we don't need our article, any article here. The writing is that, okay, subject is black and white. Wow. The writing is that neuter that composite that obliquity into which our subject flees. Black and white. Oh, so he means that writing is involves these colors. For example, white paper and black letters. Black and white. Black and white. Where all identity is lost. Identity is lost. I don't think we need an article. Begin with very identity of the body, maybe. That writes. Okay, let's stop here and try to compare, try to check what I have written already. How to check it? Let's copy it here, and I can compare original file with the articles, with all the articles, and my variant. Let's compare them. We can use this tool, or maybe we can use this tool and compare. And maybe inline view. Okay, it's more or less okay. Okay, so it's not a mistake. I have forgotten to add article before the name of the book. The Russell Bustle. The Rustle of language. Russell. What does it even mean? Russell.
Russell.
Russell. Think such a paper leaves rustle. They move about and make a soft, dry sound. The leaves rustled in the breeze. He rustled his papers, noisily moved them about to hide his embarrassment. So it's like a sound. Also, let me just translate to my native language. I understand now. So it's, yes, it's soft sound. Maybe not soft, not very loud sound, Russell. Russell of language. Let me copy it. Okay, my phrase book. But with the Russell of language. Okay, let's see. So she was a woman. Okay. And here we have, wow, all the articles are different. So the red ones is from original and mine. Yes, I have put a article everywhere. Who speaks in this way? Is it the hero of the tale? It's like more concrete situation. This tale, yes. The hero of this tale. Who would prefer not to be recognized? The castrata hidden beneath the woman, the woman. I need to compare them in different way, I believe. Okay, it doesn't matter that much. Is it a Balzac man? Is it Balzac the man? The Balzac himself. I thought it's adjective. Okay. So it's not that stupid error. Okay. A philosophy of woman. A philosophy. Wow. A philosophy of woman. Is it a Balzac? Is it? It's again the same mistake. Is it the? No, it's complicated to analyze in this way. Okay, let's try this application. Okay. Is it Balzac? Balzac the author? I see now. Is it Arthur Balzac the author? Okay. Have I used any articles correctly? A one single one. Okay. Yes, universal wisdom without an article, femininity without an article, romantic psychology without an article. Okay. For the good reason this article is correct. That writing without article, by the way, is the destruction of every voice. Maybe we use the here because we explain what it is. The writing. Wow. Writing without an article. So it's like without an article, okay. Writing is that neuter composite, the black and white, the black and white. And the very identity. Oh my god. The variant entity. But I don't. What does it? With. Okay. And we have stopped. I have stopped here. So I believe I have used several. So I have a lot of mistakes, but in some places I was correct. But mistakes, amount of mistakes, number of mistakes is very high. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and bye.